This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will start a new course, programming in C language, and the chapter number 1 name is Introduction to Programming. So first we will learn what are programming environment in module 1 today in our today's video. So let's start. In order to correctly perform any task, we need to have proper tools, like for example for gardening we need gardening tools, and for painting we need a collection of paints, brushes, and canvas. Similarly, we need proper tools for programming, collection of all the necessary tools for programming makes up a programming environment. It is essential to set up a programming environment before we start writing programs. It works as a basic platform for us to write and execute program. So that was a little intro about the programming environment. Now we will discuss the integrated development environment, which is very important topic in programming, whether it's C language, Java language, or basic language. You need to understand this concept as well. Integrated development environment, which is very essential in any programming language. So let's discuss this topic. A software, it is basically a software which is also called IDE. I'm going to type over here IDE, the abbreviation, which is widely used around the world. Software that provides a programming environment to facilitate programmers in writing and executing computer programs, is known as an integrated development environment, which is also called IDE. So I'm going to type close in parenthesis. So it's basically a software. I'm going to make it bold. So I'm going to explain this, that an IDE has a graphical user interface, which is also called GUI in the Windows. You are very much familiar with that, meaning that user can interact with it using windows and buttons to provide input and get output. So the user actually gives input to the computer, computer processes it and generates the output on the screen. And IDE consists of tools that help a programmer throughout the phases of writing, executing, and testing a computer program. So these are all phases. Like first phase is writing, and then executing, and then testing. This is achieved by combining text editors, compilers, and debuggers in a single interface. Some of the many available IDEs for C programming language are: number 1, Visual Studio; number 2, Xcode; number 3, code blocks, which we will be using through our programming learning process of C language. We will be use this IDE, particularly executing our C programming programs. And number 4, dev C++. So these are very popular IDEs, top 4 IDEs which are used for executing C programs in the world. So actually we're gonna show you the interface of a C code blocks, main interface of it, so people should have an idea of it. So here we are, viewers. This is the code blocks IDE. I'm gonna run it, and this version is 20.03. So this is the actual layout of the main interface of the code blocks, and you can use the web browser to find the names of 3 different IDs of all of them. Actually, I have downloaded from the code blocks website. You can go over there and click the download option. From here you can select the version which is suitable for executing using under the Windows you are using in your computer. So it consists of 2 types of Windows, like 32 bits and 64 bits. Since I am using 64 bits Windows, so I have actually downloaded code blocks for 64 bit Windows. If you are running computer of 32 bits processor, then you can use and you download code blocks for Windows 32 bits. So this is all the menus. You can see file, edit, view, search, project, build, debug, photon. You can use multiple menu bar all over here. You can see the buttons as well. So that's all. Thanks for watching, viewers. In our next video we will discuss about the text editor of code blocks.